would be hurt, but our economy would be hurt as well.
Marie, let's talk about education. He is going to talk about education, and Absolutely. We haven't mentioned it so far. Is he going to be talking about helping college students pay for college?
Well, I think one of the things he'll definitely mention is that he's already expanded the ability of college students, as he did in the prior election when he claimed credit for having expanded and made it easier for students to get financial aid. I do know that there will be guests in FLOTUS's guest box that include a DREAM student, as well as I think there'll be an intersection there between education, immigration reform, and business as we talk about visa reform and other elements of things that are related to STEM issues, science, technology, engineering, and math issues.
And the President has now entered the chamber. He's coming down the aisle.
Mr. Speaker,
Sergeant of Arms,
the President of the United States.
And he will, of course, take his time. Nate, in Washington, it'll be interesting to see the Republican response. Marco Rubio, who's an up-and-coming Republican leader and the senator from Florida, what does he have to do in his response to make an impact?
Well, he has twin imperatives. The first is that he's probably running in 2016, so he has to set himself up well for that. The second thing is he going to talk to the country about the president's agenda, or is he going to talk to Republicans about what the future of the party looks like? If he does much more of talking to the country about the failures of the president, I think we're going to get a pretty unsurprising speech depicting the president as a tax and spend liberal, or maybe we'll get something more interesting. We talked about what Republicans can do different going forward.
Very good, thank you. We're going now to live coverage. We're going to just watch the president as he makes his way up to the podium, and then we will settle in for the president's State of the Union address, his first since being elected.
And the president is making his way down the aisle to the podium, glad handing. And Rafe, who are the people who are lining the aisles?
Those are the same people who show up early at rock concerts. Essentially, it is open seating, and you have to hold your seat. You cannot have a surrogate. You cannot leave a sign. And very often the same people every year. And last year, President Obama noticed one was missing. And you could hear him on the tape saying, "Where is?" He was talking about Congressman Engel, who is normally there every year. The same people try it every single year, although a number of them were defeated in the last election and couldn't make it this time. But it's really the people who line up early for concerts.
So they've been there for hours and
many
hours?
hours.
And would that include the Supreme Court justices?
No, they get guaranteed seating. It's just the members of the House of Representatives.
And of course, it'll be interesting to see in the speech, the tradition has now become where you refer to individual Americans who are sitting with the First Lady. Their stories are often integrated into the speech to give sort of personalized issues. And it really is, though, it really almost, a heartwarming group of Americans because many times they're not celebs, they're not high-powered people, with the exception of the president of Apple is there. But there's students, there's a 12-year-old, there's
There's a 102-year-old?
102-year-old.
Yep.
It's really, it's actually a nice touch, even for us cynics.
Absolutely. And I think especially in terms of what he says on gun control, there are several different folks who have been affected by gun violence from across the country who will be part of the box, who I'm sure he will gesture to. And both folks from Chicago as well as Newtown are expected to be there.
That's right, the parents of the young woman who was shot. And the president is about to begin his speech. As soon as he shakes a few more hands, he'll go to the podium. And we will pass it along now to President Barack Obama's State of the Union address.
Thank you. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, did you see it right here? Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You all right, Ken? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.